Welcome to the WION podcast, where we explore fascinating stories and ideas from various fields. In this episode, we uncover how a cyber attack on medical giant Stryker has exposed a dangerous weak spot in the Pentagon's defense system, disrupting critical trauma equipment supplies to U.S. military hospitals. To understand the gravity of this hack, we have to look past the name. Stryker Corporation doesn't build the 8-wheeled armored combat vehicles that transport U.S. troops into battle. They build the critical trauma equipment that keeps those troops alive when they get hit. From the specialized automated stretchers used in Medevac Black Hawk helicopters to the advanced surgical drills used in field hospitals, Stryker is deeply embedded in the U.S. military's trauma response infrastructure. Stryker is not just a civilian supplier. It is a massive, multi-million-dollar contractor for the Defense Health Agency and the Department of Veterans Affairs. The U.S. government relies on this exact corporation to supply military hospitals like the Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. By bringing Stryker's global network to a standstill, Iranian-linked hackers have successfully frozen the supply of joint replacements, surgical robotics, and monitoring equipment required to treat both active duty personnel and millions of American veterans. This is the textbook definition of asymmetrical warfare. The Iranian regime knows it cannot successfully launch a kinetic strike against a U.S. aircraft carrier in the Persian Gulf without facing total annihilation. Instead, their cyber proxies, like Handala, are targeting the soft underbelly of the American war machine. If you cannot bomb the U.S. military, you paralyze the civilian corporations that manufacture their life-saving medical supplies. The military healthcare system operates on a highly precise logistical chain. With Stryker's massive European manufacturing hub in Cork, Ireland, completely incapacitated and its global IT systems wiped, the flow of medical hardware has stopped. If this outage stretches from days into weeks, U.S. military hospitals will be forced into an inventory crisis, unable to easily replenish highly specialized surgical tools and neurotechnology parts that only Stryker manufactures. In military medicine, the golden hour refers to the crucial 60 minutes following a combat injury where rapid medical intervention is the difference between life and death. The field medics and forward operating bases deployed across the Middle East rely heavily on Stryker's portable trauma gear, including their specialized bone drills and hemorrhage control tools. A prolonged supply chain freeze directly threatens the combat readiness and survival rates of U.S. troops deployed in hostile zones. The Pentagon is now facing a terrifying secondary threat: the Internet of Medical Things. Stryker recently launched its highly connected smart hospital platform. Because Handala hackers were sophisticated enough to wipe the personal mobile phones of thousands of Stryker employees, U.S. intelligence must now ask a horrifying question. Are the Stryker-manufactured networked beds and robotic surgery arms currently sitting inside U.S. military hospitals also vulnerable to remote sabotage? This cyber attack is forcing a massive paradigm shift inside the Pentagon. For decades, the U.S. defined critical infrastructure as power grids, water plants, and financial systems. Handala just proved that in 2026, a medical device manufacturer is just as critical to national security. The Stryker hack is a brutal wake-up call to Washington that America's defense posture is only as strong as the civilian corporations supplying it. Thanks for tuning in to this incredible story. If this episode resonated with you, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more captivating stories to come. Stay tuned.